Well, all right guys, you saw this short right here. All right guys, I've been here what, 3 times now? What'd I get this time? Stay tuned. And you know what that means. I got another bike, and as you can see, we have Sonic right here, but we don't have Sheila anymore. So this video, I'm gonna show you what I ended up getting. Now before I show you, let me give you the name of the new bike. My wife named her. It's gonna be a she to replace Sheila. And the name is Luann. It was the first name that my wife came up with, so that's what we're gonna roll with. So I guess I'll stop wasting time. I know a lot of you have been trying to figure out what exactly I got, and I think you guys are really gonna like it. So let's do it, baby. Yep, here it is, baby. Meet Luann, my new 2023 CVO Road Glide. I went up to Rock and Roll Harley Davidson for a Veterans Day ride on Sunday, or no, that was actually Saturday. And somehow I came home with this thing. I mean, I had nothing in my mind about getting one of these that day. I got to Rock and Roll Harley and they had this and a Street Glide in the showroom. I walked in there, I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, am I ready to trade Sheila? And obviously I was. But let me show you a little bit about this thing. So as you can see, I went with the dark platinum. I mean, this thing is just absolutely beautiful. I love it, absolutely love it. Huge upgrade from Sheila. Let me go ahead and turn it on. Watch this screen. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this already, but man, this screen, the camera does not do it justice. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's all touch screen. Biggest upgrade are the speakers. I've been liking the radio, even though some people don't like it. So I got all 4 speakers here, which is big difference here. Man, oh man, guys, I mean, it's a CVO. You got the new gas cap here, which is kind of cool. I like that. You don't have to worry about forgetting to put your gas cap back on. Then here's the back end here. Oh man, I love those lights in the back end. They're actually really bright. And the black chrome, oh my gosh. I mean, I absolutely love the black chrome. I love the way it looks. One thing I don't like is this big old air intake. It's just too big for my liking. But other than that, guys, my gosh. You have the heated grips up here. Obviously, CVOs, they come with the heated grips. Look at this headlight. This headlight, I've rode this at night a few times. Absolutely beautiful. Let me show you the turn signals. Turn signals are in the actual headlight, which is kind of cool. You don't have any brackets or anything hanging down. You have nice Brembo brakes, the CVO wheels. They're spoked. I like them. I'm probably not gonna like how much I gotta clean them. And then these new ones got that chopped fender. I like it. My Street Glide had the bigger fender, but I like this. Then you have this little mustache bar. No rear saddlebag guards, which I'm gonna have to end up getting. And then of course you got the CVO seat. You have the badging on the dash right here. All right, so I know a few of you are gonna be upset with me because I went from Street Glide to Road Glide, but hear me out for a second. So I test rode both the Road Glide and the Street Glide, and one, I really like the way this Road Glide looks. It hurts me to say this, but this is 2023 CVO, so it's completely different from anything previous. The previous ones I'm not a huge fan of, but these ones I like. And the Street Glide, it just wasn't doing it for me for the CVOs, because I took both of them out on a test ride just to make sure. And with the Road Glide, the bars are a lot higher. It just felt like it just rode better. So I don't know. One thing that I did do immediately was adjust the suspension, because from the factory, there's no preload set, so it absolutely rode like crap. So I adjusted the suspension. Let me tell you, it's night and day difference. I have experienced a couple glitches, mainly with the radio. When I'm going down the street and I'm trying to switch songs, I'll just hit the button on the hand controls and nothing will happen. And the workaround for me for that is it came with a Cena headset. So I got that all hooked up and I can use the Google Assistant on my Android. And speaking of Android, a huge gripe that I have with this thing is it doesn't have Android Auto. I guess Google discontinued it or something for motorcycles. Terrible decision. I miss my Android Auto on my SoundStream radio, but the maps on this, I've used the maps a couple times since I've gotten it, and it's worked flawlessly. So we'll see how that goes. Now, Q from Riding and Wrenching told me that there was an update for the radio. I installed that, and I'm still having that issue. So hopefully they come out with another update to fix that. Probably the best feature of this thing is I got it hooked up to my garage door opener. So check this out. All I got to do is hit my brights, hold it in, and the garage door shuts. I almost hit my taillight here, license plate light. And this is nice because, you know, you're rolling in the driveway and typically I would have to take my gloves off and hit my phone to open the garage door. And this is perfect, man. Like, I wish all bikes had that because it's so convenient. I do miss Sheila. The last picture that I took with Sheila, I'll put it up on the screen. Man, it was tough, but I knew it was time. I needed something newer that was gonna be able to hit the road with me because I started taking longer road trips. So, man, I still can't believe I own this thing. And shout out to Rock and Roll Harley Davidson for working with me on this. And we got some big things planned ahead that I can't talk about. And another thing that needs to be done with this thing is the exhaust. This thing is so darn quiet. I can't tell if I'm over revving it, if I'm lugging the engine. So we have some stuff in the works for the exhaust. And the last thing that I've noticed for the 100 miles that I rode it is the friction zone on this. You almost have to let it completely out. And it sucks because I'm not used to that. On my Road King Sonic, I have the soft brake lever and the friction zone's right there, not on this bad boy. All right, guys, I'll be bringing some more content to you with my new 2023 Road Glide CVO Luan. And as always, this is Joe Go with Joe Go Motorcycle Adventures. And until next time, ride on.